Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What is up?
Yo, boys.
Dogs?
How is it going?
Pasta dogs?
Chilling.
I've been eating a lot of hot dogs recently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your typical hot dog dressing like?
Oh, my like the accoutrements I add to the
Dressed
top of the hot
dog.
dog?
Mm-hmm.
Well, funny you say that is because
Or do you not have a typical?
I do have a typical. I think I just have custard.
A little custard
A little
dog.
custard. You guys don't do that? Ketchup and mustard. Custard.
What
Custard,
kind
for
of
sure.
mustard? Like a French's? Like a yellow or like a spicy brown? What are we doing?
If I have a spicy, generally we have a spicy brown
Nice.
here, but we also have just a yellow. I'll fuck with anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I live with someone who is very anti just yellow mustard. So
Ah.
we always have good mustard. So it's really hard to put like yellow mustard on when you have like a spicy
There's a
brown.
time and a place for yellow
Yeah.
mustard.
Now that I think about it, I don't really use a spicy brown on a hot dog. I'll use a yellow mustard if I'm looking for a mustard.
It's a good though. I mean that's pretty like Chicago dog, right? Like that's yellow mustard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's the thing. What do you have?
Yellow mustard?
Do you have a normal?
If I'm making
Is
a
it
home
just straight up
dog,
Chicago?
I mean, I do like a Chicago dog, but
Yeah.
if I'm just like having a home dog, it's ketchup, mustard, sweet relish. That's my typical.
I never
setup.
have relish on
Sweet
hand.
relish.
Mhm.
I feel like sweet relish is a very divisive topping.
It is, yeah.
You
Even
got
for
one
me,
side
it's like
or-
sometimes I want it in there, sometimes I don't.
I feel like when I have it, I'm like, yeah, that's great. But
Mhm.
just to look at this unnatural neon green, like there ain't no way anything about this.
I think my sweet relish intake's relegated to a baseball field.
Sure. Yeah. Man,
I'll put it
oh,
in
hot
on a dog, or sometimes mix it in if like I'm making a sauce or something. you know?
That sounds
Mm.
good. The reason I thought it was interesting because the other day I just had like a tomato and some like pickle slices lying
Mhm.
around, and I had like not just a regular hot dog. It was kind of like a brat or
Yeah.
something, and I was just like, oh, why don't we put some tomato and some pickle on this?
Sure.
And it was awesome with the ketchup.
I was gonna say with ketchup and mustard, because for some
Yes.
reason, ketchup plus tomato is weird to me.
I didn't like slather it or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a line of ketchup.
Tomato with tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I see what you're saying, but yeah.
it doesn't make sense. I mean, like there's ketchup and tomato on like a Whopper, so it's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
They don't touch, but
There's
like,
ketchup and tomato on like my burger,
yeah.
you know, generally. If there's a tomato on my burger, then there's going to be ketchup on my burger still.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say like, oh, there's ketchup. Sorry. There's tomato on my hamburger. Do not.
There's just
Put
certain
ketchup.
things like that. Yeah, it's just like
Hmm.
you just don't typically see ketchup and tomato in the same place. Like you don't typically see like chicken and eggs in the same meal. Which is weird.
That is true.
Yeah.
Just
What if
don't,
it's
not,
like a
not things with the same
chicken
lineage.
Pad thai.
hmm I feel like I've like looked that up before. The same lineage. Like tomato is to ketchup
Yeah.
as chicken is to egg.
Yeah.
I feel like I looked it up once of like why isn't like chicken like a breakfast meat?
Hmm.
And what I had found that was like the most convincing was like typically breakfast was like you just need to get some like quick cheap protein
Yeah.
and like get on with your day.
And as much of it as possible.
Yeah, and so that's why it's like eggs because that's easy and cheap, and then
Mhm.
like salty meats like a sausage or a bacon or something because like that's also like cheap and easy to keep as opposed to like having a
Sure.
chicken breast with your breakfast meal. It's like no, just like have your
Sure.
eggs and bacon and go like start digging up the farm or whatever you do.
Hmm.
Digging up the farm.
That's how they do it.
Start
Jo-
digging or something.
Joe knows how it gets to
Plowing?
his table for sure.
I know how things work.
Hmm.
I've done hard work in my day.
He's like, oh, my peppers are born with in 3 pods wrapped in plastic. And that's how they come
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the Target shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
So yeah, I'm
Man of the earth, Joe.
Yep.
that's the
When
one.
the apocalypse comes,
Salt of the
come
earth.
find me. I'll help you survive.
Growing your own
Yeah.
tomatoes and chickens.
If the Wi-Fi goes out for like 15 minutes, I'm cooked. I'm interested to do anything.
At about minute 14, I'm starting to feel like fully liberated. Like, you're like dying.
Unplug.
Just do it for me. Just cut the power. Like Terranigma. It's a TV show. We're not doing that one today.
Oh.
I'm intrigued though.
But it's a fun one. Joe,
Yeah.
what is this podcast?
It's a TV podcast where we analyze a TV show based on the first and last episode of its entire existence.
Nailed it.
First, we watch the first episode and we comment on it. And then we try to make predictions for what we think is going to happen in the last episode, watch that episode, and then banter. I was trying really hard to be like, what if I made I didn't actually prep for this, but in that moment I was like, I'm going to try to do a short, concise, professional sounding
Little sound
description of what we do, and then by the end I was like, I don't know, and then we banter or something, and we score what we did on the predictions, right? Question mark. We do.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know why I'm asking.
That's the thing.
I was like, you know this.
That's what I should have said instead of banter.
And
We'll edit that.
banter. Stop saying we. We're not going to edit anything, Jimmy. We're not going to do it.
In post. The producers will get it.
The AI producer agents
We have
will edit it in
producers.
post.
Wow. Producers.
Are we watching a show?
Yeah, we're gonna watch a show.
Oh, cool.
Joe was staying away from April Madness losers, I believe, when you listed your pick.
Yeah, no losers.
But I picked a loser.
Hell yeah.
But what I would say,
Quick turn.
I mean, there's 63 of them.
yeah. But what I would say is, I picked, I think, one of my more popular shows.
So this was in the Josh bracket,
This is a Josh Brackett show.
Mm-hmm.
It was a late edition.
which were all losers, by the way.
So we're all of yours.
You're
I
0 for 16.
But I feel like even if it didn't even go as far as some of my other shows, I think it got the most airtime being chatted about.
Okay.
Sure.
So today
Got some
we're
buzz.
yeah, it got some buzz, and I figured
Street Sharks.
You know it, baby.
Oh, yeah, Street Sharks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dang. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Quite the upset.
Yeah.
The Street Sharks.
Yeah.
I was upset.
We beat some stuff.
This week is the Street Sharks should have won campaign. Write us in at
Preach.
FNL Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter if you think Street Sharks should have won.
Street Sharks should have won.
It was hard
Street
to say,
Sharks
man.
should have
You say it. You say
won the seashells.
You shall Street Sharks should have won. Well,
What's
guess
happening?
what? This show went from September 1994 to May 1997. I believe it was on ABC, and it went 3 seasons, 40 episodes.
Wow, that's longer than I would have thought.
Yeah, I would
3
have.
seasons, huh?
I would have maybe thought this was a 1 season show.
1 or 2. They put on some repeats. They made the toys. That's it.
Oh. Did you say how many?
40 episodes.
40. I was looking up. So Street Sharks beat Scooby-Doo, for God's sake, by 55% to 45. And then it beat Mork and Mindy. So, yeah.
I just want to point out that even Street Sharks had a spin-off series called Extreme Dinosaurs, which I've never heard of.
What?
Apparently,
Last 1 episode.
it's a spin-off where the Extreme Dinosaurs first appeared in Street Sharks as Dino-Vengers.
Love that.
Yeah. It only went 1 season, but it went 52 episodes. So it went 12 more episodes than Street Sharks actually went.
Wow.
Street Sharks.
Street Sharks.
What do you guys know about Street Sharks?
Oh, man. They play hockey, yeah? Like street hockey, or no?
I think that's just the Mighty Ducks show.
Is that just the Mighty Ducks? None of these people play. I think I'm just confusing it with the hockey team, the Sharks.
God, no, you said they play hockey. No, do they play hockey?
A lot of the figures I'm looking at have rollerblades, so maybe.
I remember the rollerblades, and I feel
Yeah,
like
they totally
play
play.
like street hockey at some point.
If you got rollerblades on already, why not play street hockey?
Yeah. What else are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
throwing a football
Fruit
around.
booting?
If you're not of the right demographic to like know what the street sharks are, or at least have seen them, they're sharks. It's much like the Ninja Turtles, where they're like shark heroes, but they're anthropomorphic, which is weirder for a shark than a turtle because at least turtles like have 4 limbs. Sharks do not. So like the street sharks are like, it's like a big shark head on like pasted on a muscular body of a human.
It's like if Hulk Hogan had a shark's head,
Mm-hmm.
but like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've legitimately ever seen this show. I've for sure seen the
Oh.
toy commercials. I never had a street shark, but
Yeah.
I was interested. I don't think I've ever seen the show. Have you guys seen it?
Oh, I've definitely seen this show.
Okay.
Not like a lot of it, I
Yeah.
mean, if there's 40 episodes, I've probably seen 10 to
Mhm.
15. I don't know what their origins are, which I hope we get to in the first episode. Are they created? Are they aliens?
Okay, question.
Yes.
Are we... What did we do last week? Did I pick the show last week?
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros.
Mhm.
So are we just in summer camp right now?
Oh, that's
my first question.
Nice summer camp.
So like last week I was like, I am aware of this show, like I've not seen it. And then once we watched it, I was like, oh yeah, this was buried deep in the recesses of my mind. I think that's what's going to be my experience today is that I can't remember a single episode, but I feel like the like theme and everything's going to come rolling right back in. Are they like, they're not like the turtles in that like they stumbled upon like ooze, right? These are like aliens or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are they aliens?
Mutants.
I'm gonna go with this. They're just created in a lab by like some dude. He's
Okay.
like, I'm gonna make fucking monsters that will fight crime.
Lab sharks.
I think they fight crime.
Oh, they have to fight crime.
What else would they do? They're not committing crime.
Hmm.
What if man, is there a kids TV show where you just watch somebody commit crime?
Oof. It's a tough sell.
For the inevitable crossover of Street Sharks versus Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, and the Ninja Turtles have to defeat the street sharks because they've just been robbing this poor neighborhood blind.
Oh, that'd be a dope crossover.
So I'm gonna say they're created in a lab, like a human created them.
Okay.
And you think they're aliens?
Yeah. Which, again, I think I'm just stealing from Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks are just straight aliens.
Yeah.
Joe, you got anything else besides those two things?
I'm trying to see if I could like buy a Street Sharks original action figure.
Mm-hmm.
And what I keep finding is like they made like a 30th anniversary like reproduction of the toys. But that's all I could find. I can't find like the OGs
No
somewhere on like
OGs, not
eBay
for
or
sale.
something.
Too rich for your blood.
Yeah, I got to go to
On other sites.
the dark web.
Oh, man.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, because you know, if they follow and like they should, you know, the layout of all these other kids shows, you're gonna get looks like 4 sharks, but they're all gonna have like a different character, right? There's gonna be like a fun one, a mean one, like the smart shark,
Yeah, the leader.
leader shark.
What kind of shark is the leader shark? Because like, there's a hammerhead in this, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean
you're
it's got to be
right.
just like your basic like
It's
great
gotta
white,
be a great white.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Are all the other ones just gonna look exactly the same, and then there's gonna be a hammerhead?
There's like for sure a hammerhead, and then there's 2 other ones that it's like one of them's like red with spots, and then the other one's like blue with like purple stripes. Must be. I mean, is that like a tiger shark?
Is the
Oh,
one
sure.
female shark gonna be a nurse shark?
There's I
Is
don't
there
I
a
doubt
female
there's a
shark?
female shark.
Just a chesty female shark.
Yeah, the one shark wearing a shirt.
I'm writing that prediction down right now. Chesty female shark, and
For
that'll be
for
one.
the finale.
That'll be one of
or-
my. No, that's one of my 4 finale predictions.
Fantastic. Wow.
Unprecedented predictions happening on episode 404.
I bet there's not a female shark, but I bet they have like an April O'Neil.
Oh, yeah, you have to. I mean, is this on Earth?
Yeah,
Are
I
they
guess it
the
could just
only
be-
sharks?
It'd be funny if it was like Chicago, like a landlocked.
somehow?
That's another weird
got
thing.
to
How
the
do you
Midwest.
explain that?
So like this is like San Francisco. Where are they?
I like that. Bay Area.
This doesn't speak Miami to me for some reason, you know?
Could just be like a turtle. It's just like New York.
New York could
Just gonna
work.
jump into the bay.
To the
I don't know.
Hudson.
Just jump into the Hudson real quick to breathe real fast.
You just get a couple breaths and then hop back out.
I
Sure,
bet
that
they do.
water's great.
I bet they do
Is the
not.
Hudson salt water? They need salt water, right? These sharks.
I mean, I don't think they're in a lot of water. I think they're
No.
just cool with not being in water for some reason.
I don't think we see them swim one time.
Both episodes?
Well, for sure this first one.
What if the street sharks can't swim?
Oh man. I mean, they're very top heavy. They'd probably
They
just
are,
sink right
yeah.
to the bottom.
And they would have to swim much more like a human than like a shark would.
Oh, that screws
Because
up.
of their 4 limbs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Do they have like a dorsal? Like what's
They have a
going on in the
dorsal.
They have a
back?
dorsal.
but
They
they don't
do.
have like a flipper tail
Huh.
because they have legs.
Huh.
They just put on mermaid skirts, you know, and then they swim around and they rip them off.
Do they have webbed toes like Kevin Costner in Waterworld?
They don't have webbed hands.
No, but they do drink their own pee like Kevin Costner. And
Oh, nice. Just because it's sterile and they like the taste.
Yep.
Mm.
I think the word shark is in every single episode title,
Nice.
at least in season 1. And that brings me to the first episode's name, Sharkbait.
Good.
Sure.
Good one.
Yep. It originally released on September 7th, 1994.
Wow. Okay.
So it's an oldie, but let's see if it's a goodie. And we'll be back after we watch the first episode of Street Sharks. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Street Sharks. It was called Street Sharkbait. I was going to say Street Bait. Which,
The old street bait.
old Street Bait. You got to write up for us, Jimmy?
Dr. Robert Bolton had invented a gene slamming device for
Yeah, man.
peaceful uses. What would a peaceful use for gene slamming device be?
Probably like curing cancer.
You're slamming some cancer-free genes together.
Yeah, and then it kills the cancer.
Anyway, he invented the device until his colleague Dr. Luther Paradigm uses it for his evil purposes. When Dr. Bolton tries to intervene, he ends up gene slammed into an unseen inhuman
like that,
creature during the struggle and escapes. While in search of their father, John, Clint, Bobby, and Coop are mutated into humanoid sharks by the evil Dr. Paradigm. While adapting to their new looks, the 4 brothers must avoid being seen. I mean, also, they were like running from the cops, and then for destroying a hot dog stand and being sharks in public.
I mean,
being
just-
sharks in public. They did eat a hot dog stand. That's true.
They ate the entire
They
hot
ate
dog
that
stand,
man's business.
and then
Yeah, could you go? He goes home that night and he goes, "Sharks ate my business."
Yeah. They ate my entire workplace.
gave me the business.
He's not going to get that claim processed for his insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's gone.
What
Sharks
happened?
ate it.
That whole stand. They were hungry, so they ate it. We should back up. So these dudes go looking for their dad, who Paradigm turned into something.
We didn't see. We saw him get injected with the DNA.
He
But
got injected and he went rah, and then
Mhm.
he smashed through a wall.
Mhm.
So he
Yeah.
obviously got like big and strong.
Sure.
Mhm.
Of strength of some kind.
Yep.
And then his like coworker, assistant, something, Lena, notices he hasn't been around, and then eventually contacts these 4 boys. And they go looking, and then Dr. Paradigm captures them.
Yeah, he does. It's interesting because
with his
like
animals.
Lena works for both Luther and Robert.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, they're my like professor people. Like she said, like school terminology. Like this is like
faculty.
Like this is like Yale. You know, they're like in the
she's
basement.
like a student.
Yeah, they're like in the basement of Yale doing like. I mean, and that's where a lot of scientific discovery does get in like universities.
The basement of Yale.
The basement in Yale specifically.
Mm.
But it's like she's like, oh yeah, it's the basement. We're like my faculty and the evil Dr. Luther Paradigm is like got like a war helicopter.
Yeah.
Parked outside the building.
He has this is already for sale at your local Target evil helicopter.
Yeah, Mattel was pretty heavily involved in this.
Oh man. It looks sweet, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, so Lena tells like the boys, she's like, get the boys together. Well, she says like she's got like the
boys. Ben's.
Yeah, is his name Ben's like Ben but plural?
No, I think there's a D in there. Bend.
Oh yeah, Ben's.
Oh, like your knee bends.
He's bending.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is she calling him multiple Ben? So Ben's. Okay.
Yeah.
But so he's like the one that's supposed to like, he's the one. Does she tell him to go, or is he supposed to round them up or something like that?
He's going to look for them or something.
I mean, either way, they end up meeting up with Luther Paradigm, and he captures them and injects them. Because the reason why he wants them, because he also, when he changed the dad, he changed like a big lobster and a big swordfish just without human DNA. Without a human host.
He had, not a human host, but he had DNA. Like it seemed like it was Dr. Bolton's stuff he was messing with, and he was saying like, I need like a evil like leader, and he picked up a test tube full of green slime and was like Genghis Khan, and then he said something else about ruthless evil guy, pirate, whatever, Blackbeard or some shit,
probably Blackbeard,
and then he mixed them together and did some other stuff, and then threw it onto a giant lobster and a swordfish.
Yep, and so he's got.
Just Rita repulsed it.
This
Dr. Finster, I guess.
I was going to say like this like Tonka and Razor version,
sure, yeah,
kind of thing.
I like
If Luther Paradigm is Shredder, then this now mutated lobster and swordfish are Tonka and Razor.
Yeah, or Bebop and Rocksteady,
or Bebop and Rocksteady. I guess that would be the ones that most
the animated,
more identifiable.
Man, do you think we're going to see this lobster and swordfish again?
Oh, for
Bebop
sure.
and Rocksteady were, I mean, they had names, for God's sake.
Yeah, I figure these guys are the main kind of like.
Yeah, one of these is the Goldar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured they'll be around.
Probably the Genghis Khan one.
You don't think the pirate's got some legs to him?
I mean, I'm sure he's the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe maybe Gene slammed all of that into both of them. Neither of them seem particularly smart, though.
No, not necessarily. They both seem like the muscle. But so yeah, he captures the kids, all 4 sons of Robert, and then Luther injects them with his own. It like clearly was like 4 different sharks in different tubes, and then those went to the respected young lads and they get injected.
So Luther's first experiment was injecting the human DNA into like the giant animals.
Seems like that's maybe the way he went.
And then now he's taking the DNA from the animals and gene slamming it into these muscular athlete teens.
Yeah.
Teens maybe? Yeah. Maybe college students.
Yeah.
Could a teenager tackle a goalpost off of its out of the ground? Probably not. That's a
Yeah, I guess
college
not.
kid for sure.
It's a college kid on roids for sure.
That's one
Yeah.
roided up 21-year-old.
That's why
right
when
there.
he saw the needle from like the mutagen, he was just like, "All right, hit me up."
He's like, "Oh, bro, yeah, are you gonna get a pump later?"
Get your pump on.
But it like doesn't work, or like the doctor doesn't think it works because they don't like mutate right away.
Yeah, they kind of
Seems
just
they've
pass
died.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like literally, I think he was like, I think they're dead.
Yeah.
It looked like he checked their pulse.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, that sucks. Drag these bodies out somewhere, Toka and Razor, and they're
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
He just says, "Just get rid of them."
Is this in L.A.?
This is really dark. It's in Fusion City.
Because
Fission
it's
City,
in
that's
Fission
right.
City.
Fission City.
Is Fission City supposed to be L.A.? Because I just where they dumped him, I was like, it's just like the quote unquote L.A. River.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Mm.
Because they just dump them in like a drainage ditch,
Just
essentially.
giant concrete drainage
Mhm.
ditch.
Which in my head, I
Mm.
was just like, so do they think that they're not dead? Because otherwise, why don't we just bury them somewhere? Why are you putting them in this ditch?
Well, they're fish and crustaceans. They
Well,
don't know.
not yet. The humans. Oh, you're saying the people trying to bury them?
Yeah.
The people
Right.
dumping the bodies is of one fish and one crustacean.
Yeah.
Like,
So they
I
don't
don't know.
really
I
know.
guess we just put them
This is
right
fine.
here.
Where
This is-
we're from, we just let them float away,
Yeah.
and then they become part
This
of
is
the
a proper-
world.
Proper
I think
funeral.
maybe they were on their way to bury them, and they're just like, because the one was like, "This is as good a place as any."
here. Yeah, they're just like, this is
Mm.
fine.
It's really
Start to walk away.
they're just lazy.
Yeah.
all-
They're just like, no one's ever gonna find them here. It's fine.
Well, what are we gonna do about it? Come on.
I mean, and in all fairness, right after that, like sewage or whatever gets flushed out and washes them away to
Mhm.
somewhere else because a lady had seen them and was screaming because giant fish monsters laid four bodies in the gutter,
Mhm.
and then it washed them away down to Al's hot dog stand
Mhm.
where they wake up and are like, "I'm hungry. I'm going to eat a hot dog and it's going to turn me into a shark."
Mhm.
Do you think the hot dog was the catalyst?
Maybe they would have been fine, and then something in the hot dog like didn't really work for them. It turned
It
them
just
into
was
sharks.
the last piece
Mhm.
of the genetic mutant puzzle.
I refuse to think that a hot dog can do anything wrong, so I assume that this was the correct.
Maybe there were bits of shark in the hot dog.
Yum yum.
Man, what if that was true? How many sharks have I eaten in my life now?
Lots. What else? So yeah, then they turn into sharks.
They turn into sharks. They're big and muscular. They eat an entire hot dog stand. And then is it like the cops show up after that? And then so
Yeah.
they dip.
They literally dip into the street.
Oh, they dip into like the water at that
They
point.
burrow
Oh, they
like
do go in the
mole-
water.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They dove straight into
Yeah.
water, so ruined my first
Yeah.
episode prediction.
But then when they reappear, there's like what is it, an oil tanker or something that's like
something.
jackknifed on the highway,
Oh
and there's
yeah.
like a
Yeah.
car stuck in it, and like the sharks like kind of just like appear out of like the street or concrete.
Yeah,
Literally just surfing.
it's like
through
they're
the
swimming
concrete.
through the ground.
the-
Yeah, they're swimming
tar
through
of
the
the
ground
road.
and just breaking it up somehow.
Yeah,
And they appear there, and they're just like, "Oh, someone's in trouble. We should help her." And so they like help this woman out of her car.
Mm-hmm.
But they're giant humanoid sharks, so she's freaked out by that.
Mm-hmm.
but then Benz finds them
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because
they
he's like
continue
driving
on away.
around, and then they get into. He immediately is like, they're like, we're Robert's kids, and he's like, yeah, totally, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, he was like,
Sometimes
sure.
they turn into sharks.
And then they got in a car, and he tried to help him get away, and they
Mhm.
hid for a while.
Yeah.
But the evil Dr. Luther Paradigm
Mm-hmm.
found them. He like literally, they were like pretending to be a billboard, and he was like, I see the sharks. It's them right there. They're hiding
Yeah,
in
the
that billboard.
The sharks ate a car-shaped hole into a billboard,
Mhm.
and Benz was able to maneuver the vehicle into the hole of
Dude's
the billboard.
Dude's a regular Dale Earnhardt. Great driver.
But the baddies figured it out that was them in this random billboard.
Clearly, no one just decided to draw a crazy picture of a shark monster man. That was the shark monster man that he clearly made.
Sharks. That's what he said. And then they started firing out of his evil helicopter like stormtroopers. I mean, they were just lasers flying
straight lasers
everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, what happened after that?
There's a battle at like a theme park.
Oh God, yeah.
They threw a Ferris wheel at somebody.
Yeah.
The street
At
sharks
Luther, at Dr. Luther
Mm-hmm.
paradigm.
The baddies like tipped over some roller coaster tracks. Just some carnage.
Yeah.
But then it ends up with like the military shows up, and then there's some tanks surrounding the sharks and Ben's, and then the episode ends.
Yeah, it was kind of a
The
cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. How are they gonna get out of this one?
Probably just gonna dive right into that tar again, right? Right into the street.
I mean, yeah, I imagine that they chomp into the ground below them, and that's how they escape or something. Or they just like walk past the tanks or something, because it's literally like 5 tanks surrounding them in like a small circle. Like they're not gonna shoot a mortar at you in that small of a circle.
Cops will shoot at anything, man. What are you talking
Even if
about?
they blow up themselves.
Yeah. I mean,
They don't, dude. They get to shoot something. They don't care.
Ben's was like tanks, but
Mhm.
like they were a bunch of like aquatic monsters just destroying a theme park.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, probably gonna be some tanks.
Probably tank time.
I think it was just surprising how fast they mobilized something like that.
Yeah. Just
Really?
had the tanks ready.
I just want to point out too that since this episode ended in like such a cliffhanger, I was like, oh, we like fuck up a 2-parter. The next episode's called Sharkbait, and it was a week later. Like it wasn't even on right away.
Like not even the next day.
Yeah.
You gotta wait a week
Man.
to see what happened to the sharks.
Yeah, this was a weekly show, not a
They
everyday
had to go
show.
back to the writing room, write themselves out of this one.
How do we get out? You think the kids are gonna remember? Maybe we should start the new episode.
Oh man,
Dude, it's like every week, and then for some reason there's 9 days in between the like 4th and 5th episode. It's like a weird
is there a
break.
holiday?
Yeah, holiday probably.
No. Is there a holiday between September 28th and October 7th?
Yeah, Sharks Day.
All Sharks Day?
Shark
All
Week.
Sharks Day.
I came up with an idea. Just full tangent now.
Okay.
We were joking at work today that nothing happens on the 31st because we have like this calendar that like it's the production calendar, and then like it's
31st of
it's a month.
any month.
Any month that
month.
has 31 days.
'Kay.
We're just joking that nothing happens on the 31st. We're like,
Mhm.
what if we just decided like unanimously that everyone just has the 31st off? Like,
Yeah,
so
sure.
every single day, every month that there was a 31 in it,
Mhm.
you just get that day off. If it happens to be a Sunday or a Saturday, then like you already have the day off, I guess. But
Yeah. I mean,
when
is the first typically a busy day?
Yeah, sure.
No, I just
There's
wondering.
there's
if
things going on. I think there's things due,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So like that might be like a
Rent
good,
is due.
little break of like, hey, I'm gonna take the 31st off because then once the first week of the month starts, like we gotta like,
Hitting it hard.
yeah, we gotta finish
Rest
the
up.
invoices or whatever.
I just think I like the idea of having just going like, oh, when this numbered day happens, just no one works.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the day this company has off. It's great. It's beautiful.
I like
7
it.
months. 7 months in the year. With 31 days.
Yeah, if you do the 31st, it's like the least amount of days, right? Like, I mean, because every day
Yeah.
has 30, because every month has 30 besides one,
Yeah.
and so 31 is the least amount of like this you're gonna
Yeah,
get
if
this
you're
off.
gonna pick a number.
And if it happens on a Saturday or Sunday, then you're
You don't
Scott.
even get it. Oh,
you-
shit.
Well, you do get it off.
Oh, you still get it observed on like the 29th or something?
No, you just get that day because it's the weekend. You'd have it off.
Oh, okay.
It's-
So you
I
don't
mean,
get it observed.
That's corporate speak. It's bullshit. But like, but if they're giving you off like 5 other ones just for funsies, I think you'll live with it, right?
You know the knuckle thing or whatever, where you like.
Oh, how to know the months?
Yeah, how do you do it?
Yeah.
I feel like it. I already don't think it makes sense. Wait, does March have 31?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it does. Is it just every other, except
Okay. What about
until
May?
you get to 5, and then it starts over? Huh? Interesting. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think happens?
Oh, the street sharks?
How do they do it? Also, Are the street sharks bad guys? Are they good guys?
I mean, if I was
They destroyed a lot of shit.
if I was the governor of this city or the state or the mayor of the city, yes, the street sharks are totally bad guys. What do you mean? You want a destruction?
That like trope of like the superheroes are like costing like the citizens, and like by fighting in the middle of the city they're destroying everything.
Mm-hmm.
This fully embraces that. This is 100%. They like tipped over an entire roller coaster onto the bad guys at one point.
The thing I'm more confused by is like, so like these like college students turn into humanoid sharks, and they're just sort of like, this is rad, but they're not at all concerned about, oh shit, I'm a fucking monster.
They just went for it.
They just went for it.
Yeah, they weren't.
They're just living their lives as sharks now.
Like if you woke tomorrow as a giant shark man.
Yeah. I'd try it out first, but then I'd be like, okay,
sure.
how do we go back to human?
Yeah.
I'd really want to be able to go back to human. If I could go back and forth, I think that's best of both worlds.
It's a different thing for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are turtles that were then hit with mutagen, and then now they're like smarter than normal turtles, and they've advanced
Right.
further. Their entire life, they were abominations.
Yeah.
They were abominations from the minute they knew what they were.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers, like, they have this responsibility where they're Power Rangers now, but they also get to live their lives as like normal teenagers also.
Mm-hmm.
Biker mice from Mars are from Mars, so like they're fine.
aliens. Yeah.
They know what they are, but like these kids were like transformed against their will, and now like
Yeah.
I feel
They
like
had a future.
yeah, I feel especially with them being young, you would think that their immediate concern would be like, I need to go back to being human now.
Yeah.
They all seemed like there was a smart one, like two jocks,
Mm-hmm.
different sports, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then one that was just like, I don't know. I mean, lazy, but probably just a stoner.
Yeah.
You know,
like kind
Sure.
of stoner.
Yeah, we
Um,
didn't get a
shark.
ton of like personality beyond that.
before they turn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But one of them's got a girlfriend, right? You know, they're all like hunks in their own right.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're saying at least one of them has a
Yeah,
girlfriend, and like,
and-
what does that girl think of his her boyfriend
When
now? Is now
when he
a shark.
when he slips in her window at night
Mhm.
and he's a dump truck size monster shark man.
Yeah, he's got rows upon rows of teeth.
Yeah, baby.
Maybe she's into that.
And then he eats her bed.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm just hungry. I just eat stuff now.
I think maybe they just didn't get to it in this episode. I
Maybe.
bet they wrestle with it.
I wonder if in
Sure.
future episodes they're like, okay, we need to find the cure.
It does lead me to my first prediction,
Find
however,
the dad,
Alright.
find the cure.
because it's I don't want to rush anything, but one of my predictions is almost exactly this problem,
Mm-hmm.
and I think one or more of the street sharks decide to remain as street sharks. Like if they have a decision,
The decision, that's the key.
they
there.
make the
Yeah.
decision to stay a street shark.
Mm-hmm.
Start that over again. What?
One or more of them decide
of
to
them.
remain a street shark,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
presumably due to altruism.
The world needs street sharks.
So, do you think this last episode is like wrapping up the Street Sharks story then?
No,
Okay.
I think it got
Okay.
canceled for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that was my pie in the sky. They are wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's
No, I like it.
I guess I'll do my other three.
What else you got?
Chesty female shark.
Yeah.
I wrote that down at the beginning, so just want to make sure you guys know I kept it. Number 2, I think the dad is back, but in human form.
I wondered what had
Ooh, in
happened with the
pog
dad.
form?
I
Yeah.
have a thought.
I
But-
don't think we, in this last episode, if we even see the dad, I don't think we ever see what his monster form is.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's either dead or gone, or
What if they just never mention him again?
Yeah.
second episode they don't even talk about their dad.
Jimmy, do you have a prediction about the dad?
I do.
Okay, I don't, but when we get to mine, I'll say what I think happens to it.
Okay.
Nice.
And then my last one was let's bring it back. There's a blimp.
Nice.
It seems like there could be a blimp in this show.
Seems like
It seems like a blimp show to me.
Vision City is a blimp town.
Yeah. So those are my 4.
You know what? I'm gonna change one of my predictions to make it about the dad instead, because it was. I originally had there's a Sharkette, but since you have it, I'll make my own dad prediction.
But is it a chesty?
I mean,
Sharkette?
that's implied. That's implied.
Okay.
Because that's in a cartoon world. That's how you know it's a female.
Yeah,
shark.
that's how you know.
You add like a pink bow. Maybe she's wearing a skirt too.
And huge tits.
Big old shark boobs.
Shark boobs.
Shitties.
So I'm gonna change that into shitties.
Nice.
I'm gonna change that into my prediction about the dad. I think the dad, Dr. Bolton, because he ran away before we were able to see like what he turned into.
Yeah.
I think he turns into like a villainous mutant.
Ooh.
That they're fighting against, but they don't know that it's their dad, and he doesn't know that like these are my sons.
What's like the evilest looking sea creature?
I mean, they've already done sharks, so
Just like an eel? How do you make but an eel with arms and
Electrified
legs?
eel?
I hate that more than a shark with arms and legs.
I thought eel
Squid?
at first too.
Squid. Not
Are
tentacles.
your was that all of yours?
No, it was
No.
one of his. We're
It's
just
one
trying
of
to,
mine.
We're trying
Okay,
to figure
I'm
out
gonna
the
hold my
I think
thoughts then.
the dad is an evil villain now.
Nice.
I just want to
But
know
maybe
what
understood,
creature he
not
is.
understood. My next one is that I think Luther turns into an animal.
Ooh.
You got to think that's like
Yeah.
his goal, right?
He's testing this out on
That's a
like
good
other
one.
people
Yeah.
before he like does it to himself.
Yeah.
I bet it's like an accident, but I bet he's like now also like a squid or something.
He probably turns himself into like a shrimp when he was trying to turn himself into like a blue whale. or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
he
that,
wanted to be
you know?
something cool,
Yeah.
and now he's like a hermit crab or something.
Nah. Because they got to sell that toy, so it's gonna
Yeah,
be dope.
that's true. It's got to be
It can't
something
be
cool.
shrimp.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
I think there's a turtle mutant. I think they play with that line at the risk of like copyright infringement, but like there's like a little turtle guy who's somehow cooler than the Ninja Turtles or something. He's like a hacker or some shit.
Shut the sea gate.
Turtle hacker.
And then my last one is that the sharks play instruments. There's like a shark rock band scene.
Shark band.
Shark band.
I like that.
Those are my 4.
All right. So I needed to stop myself from talking because my first prediction is about the dad.
Mm-hmm.
That the sharks have found their dad, and he's an octopus.
Okay.
Oh, so you think he's an octopus?
I
Okay.
think he's an octopus. And then the rest of mine, I think, are basically about like Mattel-related plot points. I think, so in this first episode, we saw one of the guys is on rollerblades, and then magically the shark version of himself has rollerblades still.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the brothers was riding a motorcycle, so I think we have a shark cycle.
Mm.
And then I think we have a new baddie, maybe in addition. I was kind of thinking like if, because I was thinking of like Rita Repulsa.
Like if Luther was Rita, then we're gonna have a Lord Zed.
We're gonna have a Zed. I think we've got
Got
a
it.
new baddie. And then my number 4 is like a shark lair, like a home base.
Yeah. Like a watch, like a clock tower or a sewer.
Yeah. Do you remember that like Turtles lair toy thing? And it was like it was basically just like a backdrop of like the city, but then it had like a sidewalk like halfway up it, and then it had like a sewer like a manhole cover.
Yeah.
And that's how but then like underneath the sidewalk underneath it was like the turtle lair. Man. But it was really just like a tri-fold like cardboard thing.
Yeah, it was just a expensive diorama.
Yeah. That's exactly what, at least how I'm remembering it.
Yeah.
But
no, that's exactly what it was. I didn't have it,
no, me either.
but
No, we couldn't afford that. God,
I
knows
did
how
have the
expensive that
the
thing
turtle's
was.
truck though.
Probably
Eh.
$50 in 1990, which is now $1,000.
1,000 US bucks.
All right,
How many Stanley nickels is that?
nice.
Okay, so the finale or the last episode, who knows what it technically is called Shark-apolypse Now.
Shark-apolypse Now. I like that. It's good.
I want to say like Shark-apolypse Now, but
Mhm.
it's Shark-apolypse Now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So I've been thinking about
Kind of a
I've been
wombo.
thinking about how to say that for a while.
Shark-apolypse.
So we're gonna watch that, and we'll be back. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of Street Sharks. It was called Shark-apolypse Now. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I think so.
It felt weird.
Shark-apolypse Now.
Shark-apolypse. Maybe I should just say it
You're
faster.
thinking about it too much.
Yeah, I am. It's in my head. Sharks are in my head,
Yeah,
man.
because like apocalypse.
It's not right.
It's not
There's
right.
no C in Shark-apolypse.
No.
No.
The listeners think we're dumb, but like that's really Shark-apolypse is how it's spelled.
Sure.
If there wasn't a hyphen in between shark and apolypse, it might be easier to read. Shark-apolypse. Like, if it was one word, it would be easier to read.
But
it
it's
should
like
be like it should just
I understand
be like
what they're doing.
Sharkalypse.
it should be Shark-apocalypse, not
Sure.
Yeah,
Shark-apolypse.
it should be Shark-apocalypse.
Shark-apocalypse now.
Yeah.
Shark-apocalypse. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
They took the middle syllable out of apocalypse instead of taking the first syllable out of apocalypse.
They ruined it. Is apolypse a word? Like, why is... Okay, I'm going to just read the fucking thing. At the time when the world leaders have come to an agreement not to use biological weapons, the Street Sharks and the Dino Vengers are enlisted to guard a top secret facility.
All of their greatest biological weapons.
That the biological weapons are going to be safely destroyed. In order for the Raptors to prevent the biological weapons from being destroyed, Dr. Paradigm, who is now Dr. Iguanazoid, puts the finishing touches on his mind control chip, which they plan to use on Bad Rap's alien creation after freeing it. Bad Rap is like the leader of the Raptor gang with the metal mouth. This leads up to Dr. Iguanazoid releasing the other alien in the facility as part of his plot to rule Earth. So yeah.
Thwarted. The bad guys don't win.
Yeah, thwarted by the Sharks and the Vengers.
So let's kind of say what happened in this episode, and then I want to go to apparently what I read, what they did in season 3, why there's Dino Vengers,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
and then also what they did to the Dino Vengers going into Extreme Dinosaurs.
Oh.
So you kind of read what was happening, but like honestly, for the most part, it's like Dr. Paradigm, Iguanazoid.
Oh,
Dr.
he's like part
Iguanazoid.
iguana. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Because he looks much more lizard-y than the others
Yeah,
who
he's
are
frailer
dinosaurs.
for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's working with the evil dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like he's kind of working for them until he turns
Isn't.
things
Until
around
he
on
isn't.
them,
Yeah.
which is fun.
And so the U.S. government or anybody's trying to get rid of all of the bioweapons
Mm-hmm.
using all of their pre-engineered bioweapons.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because street sharks are
That's
definitely
true.
bioweapons.
Yeah.
That's true, but like they didn't create the Street Sharks, you know? And now they're like they got the president on speed dial, so
Mm-hmm.
they're cool.
Could you imagine if the United States had like 5 genetically engineered monster man sharks,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were like, "Hey guys, no more of this shit. Everyone needs to be cool. No more." Because and Russia would be like, "Totally, We'll just get rid of everything.
Yeah. We'll just safely destroy all of it.
Yeah, we'll save. It's cool.
Together.
And so they fought around. The Street Sharks teamed up with the Dino Vengers, and they basically just kind of thwarted the evil dinosaurs, and then they got back onto their ship and flew away because they were like aliens.
The Raptors are legitimate aliens.
Because they were like, we're
Flew back
aliens.
to their planet.
So I assume that also means that the Dino Vengers are also aliens.
Yes, I assume so.
In this. So that's kind of what happened.
That's what I gathered
Yeah.
too. Also, it's like 4 and 4, right? There's 4 Dino Sharks and there's 4 Dino Vengers.
I believe
that.
I believe there's 4 Dino Vengers.
I wasn't counting in the like theme song that was like 3 minutes long. But throughout this episode, like the main like action piece, we just had 2 of the sharks and 2 of the dinos. Like what was going on
with the other? Yeah,
with everybody else? We saw one of the dinos at the very end. We saw another dino. But otherwise, we had the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus dino.
Yeah,
and the hammerhead shark guy, and the like tiger shark or whatever striped shark guy. What was I think, did I miss like one line where it was like, we gotta go do something else?
I mean, you might have. I missed the 2 then. So
I could not really keep the sharks or dinos straight. So, all right, and it wasn't clocking like who was where either. It's just
I don't know. I just noticed that like halfway through, I was like, where is everybody else?
Right. And so okay, so apparently in like, I don't know how long this maybe is happening, but it seems like Robert Bolton, Mr. Bolton, is kind of like
Michael.
is the dad.
Yeah.
Is like helping the Street Sharks.
Oh.
Via like either like not like in person, like he's messaging them somehow and like helping them basically.
From like inside of maybe like a giant tube.
Yeah, probably that.
Another dimension.
And apparently in season 3 they dropped that subplot of Mr. Bolton helping them, and then they just brought in like the Dino Vengers, and then kind of started just running with. There's people. I'm reading the subreddit of people being kind of mad that they're like, they halfway through season 3 brought in the Dino Vengers, and now they have like 8 main characters, and they don't know what to do with this, and they just drop like the main thing that's happening with the Street Sharks, where them like their dad is helping them, but they don't know where he is, and so the whole thing is like they're gonna go find their dad. Like that's the kind of like what they're going to do. But then the Dino people just show up and they just drop that, and now they don't even really have their same bad guy, which would have been Luther Paradigm, and not even Iguanazoid. It's like the Dino people are like just the main bad
the Raptor
guys.
gang.
Yeah. So like the bad guys shifted, all these things like randomly shifted, and people were like mad about it. And then the other thing is apparently then when Extreme Dinosaurs started, which is the spinoff with the Dino Vengers, they didn't even like keep their origin stories. Like they just switched everything. It was like in The Office when they did the Shroot Farms thing.
It was like a spin-off. The spin-off teaser.
That one episode that was like only Dwight on the farm, because they were trying to see if they weren't going to call it like The Farm or something like that. They were seeing if people were going to like want to watch this show, so they just did like a mid-season pilot within The Office.
Right.
And people are like, this is just basically what they did for the last half of the season in Street Sharks to see if people wanted to like watch dinosaurs do this. And then when they did release it, they completely changed the story of where the dinosaurs came from. They changed like the colors of some of them, and they changed so they just changed a bunch of random stuff.
Kids don't notice.
Which is funny. It's like because
man.
it's like kids don't give a shit like at all. But then there's all these adults on Reddit being like, I watched this again when I was an adult, and like, what the fuck? Like they fully just changed these things.
Well, and the wiki says that in 1996, the show Street Sharks was retitled to Dino Vengers featuring Street Sharks
Featuring Street Sharks?
when it moved to ABC.
And it's funny. It's like the
But I
Dino
don't
Avengers
know.
didn't show up till season 3, so it was 2 full seasons of Street Sharks, like real Street Sharks. Because like Bad Rap was like kind of like the new bad guy from Luther / Iguanazoid.
I'm trying to look at this. The like citation for that, like the link, is just like all the animated shows that were on in 1996, and it's The Mighty Ducks and The Tick, The Incredible Hulk, Earthworm Jim,
Oh man, that was a cartoon.
Wing Commander Academy, Dr. Katz. We've done Dr. Katz, haven't we?
No.
Really?
No.
That's crazy. I thought we did.
While I said this to someone today, we're on episode 404 of this podcast, and I am shocked that we do not have like a lack of TV still. Like I knew in my soul that this would be the case, but like my brain wants to keep saying like you're gonna run out. I wrote down 7 shows in like 5 seconds, like to be like, which ones do I want to do? Let's see. Like I was like looking up one, then I thought of another one, then I thought of another one, then another one. So 20 more years.
To just keep making them.
We'll make this podcast literally until America is dissolved.
So a few more months then.
Couple more months of this podcast.
I don't know if I trust this. Street Sharks. It does not at all say that it's renamed.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That seems weird. The rename. What did you guys think of the dinosaurs? Of the Dino Avengers?
Well, I mean, obviously, being the last episode, we did not get any backstory whatsoever.
Right.
I don't even know if we heard them call each other by name.
No, not really.
Jossum.
Did they have names? They said Jossum. I mean, I'm sure they were fun.
They don't seem as fun as the sharks, to be honest.
Yeah.
They just kind of look like dinos.
The weird thing about them too is that they like the street sharks are just like big fucking sharks in pants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just terrifying. And all of the dinosaurs, like they got a gun arm or like are like metal claws or metal teeth.
Yeah, and they're
like,
muscular and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
I mean sure, but it's just like they all have like add-ons.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just like I'm just a terrifying like T-Rex or Triceratops man.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have like
that's true. There's
a laser eye.
Yeah, there's like technology involved.
Yeah, so
which is interesting.
Like they survey some kids and they're like, I wish this shark had a laser mouth.
Sharks with freaking lasers on their heads.
Which is great. I'd watch that. Yeah, I mean, I thought they were cool. Once we got Iguanazoid in there and he was just like this like kind of like withering old iguana man. It's kind of like, all right, what are we doing?
He's still got an eye patch.
Yeah, that's how you can tell who he used to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know he is Luther.
Mm-hmm.
He's still got his eye patch.
And he's still got his like vaguely Austrian accent.
Yeah. But no,
late.
in iguana form.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think we saw. So, like, of the extreme of the dinosaurs, we've got T-Bone, who's a T-Rex, who's like the leader. And then we saw Spike, who's a Triceratops, and Stegs, who's a Stegosaurus. And at the very end, we saw Hard Rock, who is an Ankylosaurus.
That's a cool dinosaur.
That's a cool dinosaur.
I do love an Ankylosaurus.
He is the principal pacifist, it says on the wiki. That's fun. Maybe I guess that's why he didn't go into battle.
The Ankylosaurus?
He's
a pacifist.
always just around, but he's like, I'm not going to fight, guys.
It's like the guy behind the chair. And then also President Horn we had, who was just in regular communication with the sharks, and they knew something was up because they hadn't. They tried to call him, and his phone was busy for hours.
Mm-hmm.
How often do these guys talk?
Just chatting with the president.
Man,
My mind,
it's been a few hours.
man. As much as I hate to think about the president these days, I does the president have like? Is there like 50 phones in the Oval Office? You know, like the Street Sharks phone, the Russian phone, Elon's phone. Like, you know, like everyone's got a phone.
It seems like in the movies that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Batman. Like, it's not like a red phone.
Like an old
for everybody.
like James Bond. It's like, the red phone's blowing up. That's
It just
bad
seems
one.
like all like I feel like there'd be a phone to the line to every foreign leader kind of thing. I don't know why that's my brain. Literally, even 2025, I'm like, yeah, he picks up the phone.
Individual line. So
He's talking to Macron.
How much of my tax dollars are going to individual hardwired phone lines in the White House?
Less than golfing, if that helps.
Well, fuck. Less than straight into Donald Trump's pocket.
Yeah. So I wanna believe that the Oval Office has like just a wall of phones. Then he just like scoots his chair over to the wall.
Street Sharks, Ninja Turtles,
Batman,
Batman.
Mighty Ducks.
Do I need a landline?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if you want to fight crime or contact someone who fights crime, I think you do need one. Yeah, the dinosaurs were fine. I do wish they were like, man, I think I like the Triceratops one because he was big like the Street Sharks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just want some beefcakes in my dinosaur, man.
They did yell. Well, the sharks yelled "Shark attack," and then the dinos would follow up with "Dino charge," and they did that like a few times.
Or Shark Dive, wasn't that the thing they did
Oh,
too?
and then Shark Dive meant they were about to crash through something,
Yeah.
ground or
Through
wall.
the floor. Yeah.
If you ever hear the words "shark dive" being yelled, watch the floor you're standing on. It might be gone soon.
My just one last thing is that, we did see Benz too.
For like a
Benz
second.
was in this for a
Mhm.
little bit. He was helping out. And then he said like, "Oh, I have an idea, but it's going to take a while." And then he left. And I don't know if we ever figured out where he went.
He was like, "Be right back. I'm working on something," and then never came back.
I don't think he ever showed up again.
Hang on, I've got an idea. And you just hear the car pull away, and you're just like, "Did he just leave?"
He's gone.
So I'm gonna leave your guys' lives one day. I'm gonna tell you I gotta go grab something.
I don't know if that ever resolved, because then, so what I was going to say is they called the president and he answers like, "Oh, we're cool here. Everything's good now. Thank you for asking. How are you?" And then they were like, "That's fucked up. Something's wrong." And he was being like controlled by the iguanazoid. But they get into the White House. They're like running around outside the White House, and then like a panel opens up on like a statue or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then they dive into it, and then like a minute later they pop up into the Oval Office out of some sort of secret shaft.
Yeah, man.
What the hell?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta give them a shaft, or else they're just gonna bust through the floor every time.
That's true. They're just gonna eat their way right through.
They just made once they found out that there was a bunch of guys street shark diving. They were like, we gotta rebuild part of this White House just in case we have to hire these guys later and
Shark
come hang out with us.
Yeah. And yeah, they were causing too much damage.
Other thing I wrote down. Oh, I wrote two things down. So number one, I think that theme song kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's different than it was from the first one. They both suck,
But I think they both suck. Yeah.
Yeah. Not great.
which is tough. Like, you just gotta have something that's easy to get stuck in your head, and it says Street Sharks, so the kids remember what the show is
No. And it's also really long.
Yeah.
I feel like it was really
It was
long.
crazy long.
So that was, I just want to point out, we don't necessarily always talk about theme songs because most of them are fine and
Yeah.
are good. This one sucked.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed it, basically, is what I'm saying. And then number 2, I was watching this, and I know that, like, obviously this was based on, like, a lot of, like, I mean, not based on, they made this show, and they're like, okay, now pump out all the toys.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, what if these were Mighty Maxes? Man, these
Ooh.
toys would be awesome.
Like,
That's
what do you
fair.
mean Mighty Max? Is
Like, what if they made Mighty Max Street Sharks? Like, you
Just
know, like
miniature scenes with
Yeah.
tiny sharks fighting
Yeah.
monsters.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I think that's true in
it's
general.
true for so many things. If
Yeah,
it's just
like,
turned
what
into
if-
a Mighty Max, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, instead of an action figure, you can get a. I mean, they did this for a while with like X-Men. I feel like I had an X-Men.
Was there X-Men Mighty Max?
Yeah, I feel like I had an X-Men Mighty
Holy
Max-ish
shit.
toy that like folded open, and it was the Danger Room, and it had
my god!
Sabretooth and
Jimmy's
Wolverine in it.
Jimmy's on eBay right now.
Yeah. But yeah, like
I even want to look at how much it is.
they should have made more of those types of toys because then you get a whole play set, and they like it had to be cheaper to make that than a action figure,
Oh hell yeah.
just because there's like
Maybe.
I mean there's more parts or something, but like there's less moving parts. I don't really know the
That's true.
economics of toy making.
That's true, but yeah, they can't be. I mean, like McDonald's had like,
Yeah.
like Happy Meal,
had, like, little
Mighty
ones. Mhm.
Maxes.
Yeah.
I had a couple of them.
Yeah.
They could have easily done that with X-Men, and that would have been amazing.
Mm-hmm. I have like a dumb critique of this because it's a dumb show anyway, and like why are you critiquing it? But like I feel like the thing that's missing, at least from the first and last episode, is just like characters.
Sure.
And again, a dumb thing to like ask street sharks
Personalities.
to have characters, but like I really expected there to be a thing where like each of the sharks has a different personality.
Right.
And maybe there is some of that throughout the show, but it's really not in here in the last episode. And like you mentioned, like I don't even know if all the sharks were there at the end. Like they're just kind of interchangeable to me.
Yeah.
Same with the
Did not matter.
dinos.
Yeah.
Really only characters that had like a personality was like Dr.
bad guy.
Iguanazoid
Yeah.
and like the president.
Ben's. Ben's is kind of a character.
Ben's might have been the most fleshed out character in this whole show that we saw.
The president looked like Al Gore and sounded like Bill Clinton.
Yeah, when he was on the phone, I was like, is he doing a bill right now? I respect it.
That's how they got around it. They were like, no, that clearly doesn't sound and look like Bill Clinton. It sounds like Bill and looks like Al Gore.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Yeah. I still don't think I've actually seen this show at all. I didn't get those same vibes as last week where I was like, oh, man, yeah.
You know what? I swear I've seen this show, and like I feel like nothing that I saw today like really rang a bell. You
Yeah.
know, like
I
I
want to know what happened
besides
to the dad.
giant sharks. Well,
Sure.
Here's the deal: you won't know what happens to dad because they never did it.
True, but like at least at some point they're actually motivated by trying to find their dad. And that's interesting to me.
In all fairness, if I was trying to find my dad and then alien dinosaurs landed and were like, you need to help us kill other alien dinosaurs, I'd probably stop looking for my dad for a
Just take
minute
a break.
and be like,
Maybe that's where the other half of the sharks and dinos were. Still looking for dad.
maybe they just went to look for dad.
Oh, man.
Anything else, or should we predict how we did?
Let's do it.
Or just say how we did. Okay, my first one was a chesty female shark. There really wasn't any. There was like they said like one of the demon beasts that they made was a female.
It was maybe once female
Yeah.
at some point.
But was not a shark lady.
Not like an anthropomorphic female.
No, not by any means.
No lady bits.
Number 2, I said dad is back in human form. They just
Mhm.
gave up on that, so that wasn't true. I said one or more of the street sharks decide to stay as street sharks, and that decision was never presented, unfortunately.
Yeah. They need to find their dad. He could bring him back.
Yeah. And then number 4, I said a blimp, but they were
Oh,
There was no blimps.
They were like not outside a ton.
They were not outside.
Just on the White House lawn, and there were no blimps above the White House.
Yeah, and that's a no-fly zone.
Yeah.
So 0.
Oh man.
I had that the Dr. Bolton, the dad, is a villain now, and he was nowhere to be seen. So, not for that.
Could be. Somewhere.
Luther is a new animal, and so he's like an iguana now, the Dr. Paradigm. So, point for that, yeah?
Luther is an animal. That's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very much an animal.
Yeah.
There's a turtle mutant, and I should have guessed dinos, but no turtles.
Sure.
And then my last one is that the sharks play instruments. And there must have been something that got into my brain there, because in the title sequence, there's like a part where one of the sharks is playing drums.
Yeah.
So that must have got into my memory somehow, but not in the last episode.
I mean, I give you a spirit point.
Yeah, spirit point for instruments. But
'Cause
otherwise,
he was
just
definitely playing a drum set.
just the one for Luther is an iguana now.
So 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 1. I had the sharks find their dad and he's an octopus. Nope. No shark cycle. New baddie. I mean, so we had a whole slew of new.
Yeah, totally.
Baddies,
Tons of new
so-
baddies.
What was this? Bad rap.
Bad rap.
Bad raptor. I like that. It's kind of fun. And then I had a home base like shark lair. They were at a place a bunch. It didn't give me like layer. It just wasn't cool. Like it wasn't like, it didn't look like a descript place that they were at.
No, I agree with you. I don't
know what I
think
mean?
I don't think anywhere they were screamed like home base
Yeah.
or like cool home base. And they would be cool, right? Because they're like, it's a kid show. It'd be cool.
You would
The
hope.
Ninja Turtles sewer lair was like awesome.
They were going back to somewhere because like that's where like the Ankylosaurus was, and they called the president. But yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know if I can fight for that one.
Well, don't. 0 points.
1 point for baddies.
All right. There you go.
Nailed it.
All right. Well, then that's Street Sharks in the books. Sorry, guys. It was. I don't know if it was as good as I wanted it to be.
Yeah, you idiots at home who voted for this over Mork and Mindy. Explain yourselves.
That's probably better than Mork and Mindy.
No, but seriously, explain yourselves.
Yeah, you can explain yourselves at FNL podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter, Instagram, there's Facebook. Yeah. Tell Jimmy why you did what you did. Also send us show suggestions and tell us who your favorite street shark was. And why it wasn't Skeezor. What was his name?
Wait, what?
I feel like Skeezor was a name.
That's nobody's name was Skeezor.
Skeezor.
One of the sharks?
I'm not gonna look it up. Skeezor.
Streaks?
Maybe I was thinking of Streaks.
Big Slamoo?
Like Jab or something like that.
Jab was one of them, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think he was in this episode.
Just not around.
Good lord.
So yeah, that's gonna do it for us and Street Sharks and this podcast. We're done for this week, but you can, let us know before next week what we should watch. But we're gonna leave now. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.